right, let's get into Forsberg's 4. And Chris, where are we starting today?
Ooh, so Giles, I was trying to think, like, what could we do for fun, like in this weird break between the playoffs and the fascinating regular season? Best moments of the year, maybe call them the most wholesome moments of the year. And a shout out, someone on Twitter, X, whatever it's called now, Bostonian in DC, came up with this list of 25 or so moments that they really loved. And I tried to add a few of my own in here, but it's just the most mesmerizing moments from the season. And we start with number 1, which is Kristaps Porzingis. Do you remember this one where Derek White drives to the basket against the Nuggets? Everyone's feeling really good because it looks like the Celtics might beat the defending champs, and here comes Kristaps, swoops in, and mwah!
It was, for me, it was more about the way that Derek White reacts to this. Right? The look on his face, like, what?
It's so great.
I think it's probably the first time that's happened in his career.
I would suspect it's probably the first time, especially because he used to have all that big hair. Now he's got a little perfect dome to plant a kiss on. I love Kristaps. I love the joy he brings to this team. I love the joy that he brings to his teammates.
Yeah, he's been awesome. All right, what do we got?
All right, number 2. I put down Whitney Lukeson, but it's Whitney Houston. And this is Luke singing on the sideline during a mic'd up session. And as you'll hear, but here's what I want you to pay attention to, Giles.
Yeah.
No reaction from his teammates around him.
Which tells you what? That he does this
tells you that he does this so often.
That's right.
That it's just commonplace. So I actually asked Sam Hauser about this while we were chatting this morning. I said, look, I've heard Luke singing Hakuna Matata in the weight room. I've now seen like Whitney Houston, and you guys don't even blink. And they're like, yep, all part of the Luke experience. And so we could have done Ice in the Veins. We could have done any of his celebrations after dunks. Luke's just much like Kristaps bringing joy, Luke is probably second on that list in energy and joy injectors on this team.
That was one of those games, too, where we had him mic'd up when he was doing this thing in there. That was fun. Actually, shouted out Sam Hauser, I think, was
I believe he called him Samuel Douglas. I believe it is Samuel Douglas Hauser. I'll have to look that middle names up.
What do we got, number 3?
All right, number 3. Al Horford blocking a shot directly to his son, Ian. Like, how wholesome is this? Maybe this is the dad in me taking over here, but runs to check. Are you okay? Okay. Al and his family upgraded to these little courtside seats this season. I think in part so Ian can be a big part of this journey. Yeah. He's since upgraded his own seat. He's now on the bench with the team half the time as sort of an unofficial water boy. And I love this. You think about Al. He used to have his dad, Tito, along for the playoff journey. Now his son is essentially, part of this. He actually joked with me a couple weeks ago. This is like he's missing school to be at these games, and he's probably going to be around for a good portion of these playoff adventures. Nice that a first game is on a Sunday, so he can be there. But I just love that Al's getting to share that. And we know at 37, about to be 38, he really appreciates this, and getting to do it with his family alongside is incredibly cool. Remember, too, Ian got the water dump on Derek White at one point as well.
Right, yep, no doubt, no doubt. What we got, number 4?
Number 4, well, this one's easy. We just celebrated Mike Gorman. The day was perfection. He got the table when they ripped that little nameplate off, so we will always have a piece of Gorman on the sideline. And I just thought the day was perfect.
I agree. I absolutely agree. And the funniest thing was that we made Mike Gorman work more on Mike Gorman Day than ever before. He joined us in the pregame show, and obviously, was a part of the halftime ceremony. But it really was awesome and well deserved.
He did get to take the third quarter off to collect himself because he got a little dusty with the Tommy Heinsohn moment.